Raymond Bruce here, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It'll be LeBron James and the Miami Heat facing off against the Boston Celtics. And that'll do it from the studio. Let's get you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports broadcast crew at the arena. I'll see you back here at halftime.
Yeah, I said it, we are. You can call me Caesar, in a dark Caesar. Please follow the leader. So Eric B, we are. Microphone fiend, it's the return of the. It ain't nobody fresher. I'm in Mason, Martin Margiela on the table screaming. The other side, they jealous. We got a banquet full of. They got a table full of fellas. Yeah.
Life's a game, but it's not fair. I break the rules, so I don't care. Only thing that's on my mind is who gon' run this town tonight.
Welcome, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, ready to bring you all the action along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Boston Celtics. So the opening lineup for the Heat, at the 2 and 3, the superstar duo of D-Wade and LeBron James. Chris Bosh is out there with Shane Battier, and it's Chalmers in at the 1 spot. And for Boston, we've got Parrish. Johnson is out there with Ainge. Then there's Kevin McHale, and it's Bird in at small forward. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Chalmers with it. Outside Bosh. Here's LeBron.
Such an aggressive player. I just love the way he explodes to the rim.
And that replay sponsored by Sprite, giving us a great look at that one. So it's the Celtics now. Johnson dishes to Parrish. Back to Johnson. The good-looking shot from the wing. And here is LeBron. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Ainge. The Heat getting the bucket. There's the pass to Bird. Over James. Bird's shot is good. Bird's got his first points of the game.
Another nice move from a player we've basically come to expect nothing less from.
Johnson against Chalmers. It's LeBron with the drive. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. LeBron's now got his second bucket of the game to go. Ainge kicks to McHale. Back to Ainge. Pass to Johnson. With the lead pass. Blocked. Chalmers against Ainge. He dishes it to Wade. Wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Nice start here. Taken 5 shots, only missed 1 of them.
Ainge kicks to Johnson. Up top, Bird. Goes up on the high post. Connects, the jumper drops.
That jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense backs off like that.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Chalmers passed away. And it's Miami with another. And here is Johnson. Passes it to Ainge. Bird outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Johnson outside. Back to Bird. Over James. No good from Bird.
Yeah, that's very uncharacteristic for him to miss that shot with such little defensive pressure.
Here's LeBron, and he throws it down with one hand.
He has so much confidence, guys. What a finish.
Celtics trail by 6. Back to Bird. No good. And the Heat going the other way now. And LeBron throws it down hard.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
Austin with the ball after the Heat pick up 2. Ainge with the ball. Wade picks him up. Ainge dishes to Parrish. McHale right side. Clock at 6. From 17 feet out, Johnson can't hit.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
And that one's good. 10 points for LeBron.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Walton's checked in for McHale. Wedman comes in for Larry Bird. Vincent's checked in for Danny Ainge. And it's Easting in for Dennis Johnson. And a new group in for the Heat. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Bosch. Lewis comes in for Shane Battier. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here is Easting. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Here's Cole. Here's LeBron.
Oh, how about that basketball, fan?
Beautiful.
Wow.
They've built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Celtics trail by 12. Here's Vincent. He passes to Wedman. And the pass to Seasting. Pass to Wedman. Shot clock at 6. Over James. Here's Bolton. Powers down the dunk.
There he goes again, that lower body root canal, clearing out space under the offensive glass.
Yeah, that is an area he absolutely excels in. Dentistry or not.
Does he need Novocaine for that?
The free throw off from Walton. Now here's LeBron. To the paint, Wade. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 6 points for Wade.
They're getting whatever they want in the paint early on.
Well, doing work inside, that's why they've been able to build the lead. They've been playing smash mouth basketball.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the Heat up by 12. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
They've got Ainge. Kevin McHale out there with Bird. Then there's Johnson. And it's Parrish in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Bird. He feeds it to Ainge. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
And I think his strength, Kevin, is his ability to deliver in catch-and-shoot situations. He's very reliable in that regard, so that gives the offense some flow.
And, Steve, he's a guy who's going to go all out every minute he's on the court. He doesn't mind getting floor burns to make a play.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Shane Battier is checked in for Dwayne Wade. Johnson kicks to Ainge. On the wing, Bird. Shot clock at 5. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Bird's got 6.
You know, that's a solid shot right there, Kevin. I mean, he's one of the better low-post finishers we'll see.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Kevin, despite his tremendous size and athleticism, LeBron James had always been a player who scored facing the basket, but his postgame has become a point of emphasis. He worked with the great Hakeem Olajuwon in the offseason to develop his moves, and last season started putting them to work. Teammate Udonis Haslem said, "You take one of the best athletes to ever play the game, and if you can implement some of Hakeem into LeBron's game, not only does it take his game to a whole nother level, it takes our game to a whole other level as a team." Dwayne Wade said he has the ability to be one of the best post players in the game. With his passing, rebounding, and scoring, that's just going to make us better. Kevin, a scary thought.
You're right about that. Thanks, Doris.
Well, there's no question. I mean, that's where LeBron's strength and explosiveness really gives him the best advantage down in the paint. He threatens the defense so heavily down in that lane area.
Allen's shot is off.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Dishes it to Johnson. McHale. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And a new group in for the Celtics. Walton's checked in for Parrish. Wedman comes in for Larry Bird. Vincent's checked in for Danny Ainge. And it's Heasting in for Dennis Johnson. And a new group in for the Heat. Rashard Lewis. He's checked in for Haslem. LeBron comes in for Shane Battier. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Ray Allen. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. And McHale drops them both. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The Heat leading by 9. LeBron passes to Wade. Backing down. Takes the 13-footer. And Boston with the rebound.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Here's Vincent. Here's McHale. Up and in on the layup.
He made that offensive rebound count. Nice job collecting the second chance points.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Wash kicks to Lewis. Goes back up. That is good. Lewis has got his first 2 points. So it's Boston now. They trail by 9 points. Here's Vincent. In low to Walton. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Now some nice work in this quarter, finally being aggressive and getting to the free throw line.
And trying to battle back, that's the way to go. I mean, you take your opponent out of their rhythm, and then you extend the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Larry Bird's checked in for McHale. And Danny Ainge is subbed in for Vincent. The Heat also changing it up. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Bosch. Allen comes in for Rashard Lewis. And it's Chalmers in for Norris Cole.
Well, they are getting out rebounded here, and it's showing up on the scoreboard as well.
Yeah, it's something they're going to have to improve upon if they're going to win this game.
Haslem off on the layup. Celtics trail by 8. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Ainge with the ball. Wade picks him up. Ainge the pass to Wedman. And the shot is good.
After digging themselves that hole in the first quarter, this club is starting to shoot the ball much better now.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it takes a little while to work out the knots. I mean, they're starting to put it together.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, for the Heat last season, some adjustments made offensively, and maybe most importantly, LeBron and D-Wade resolved to get inside, and they cut down on their three-pointers. LeBron trimmed his three-point attempts almost in half. Wade cut his down to about a quarter from the prior year. Chris Bosh said, them getting down into that post, being aggressive, getting to the line and drawing fouls, I think is great for the team. LeBron James said, I'm just trying to focus on being in the paint and get to the free throw line. We have enough three-point shooters on this team. Kevin?
Well, Doris, it makes sense. They're tough to handle down there, and it opens up things for everyone else. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Parrish is checked in for Walton. McHale comes in for Wedman. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Seasting. Chris Bosh is checked in for Miami. Battier comes in for Ray Allen. He kicks it to LeBron. The baseline J. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 3 assists now in this one. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. The dish to Bird. Fires for 3. Here's Johnson. And it's good. Terrific work on the offensive glass to make that one work.
Boy, what a great job of getting into the teeth of the defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's been their main point of attack. I mean, get the ball deep and try to score from the throwdown.
Oh, man, that was a real hard it up.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set and did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Sprite. McHale with a screen on Chalmers. Ainge dishes to Bird. The open look, and another basket for Boston. Here's Wade. He has 6. Shoots over Ainge. Wade can't hit. Here's Johnson. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And so we conclude the first half. Heat lead by 6. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to 2K Sports. It's been a great Sunday of basketball so far. The Heat are doing very well so far. Nice ball movement offensively, making the extra pass, and it's paying off. And LeBron having no problems as expected, scoring at will against Boston. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. And no shortage of desire from the Celtics side of things. They're crashing the offensive glass with reckless intensity, tremendous hustle. That's it for me here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the start of the third quarter.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 16 points and also a couple of assists.
Wow, he's accounted for over half his team's points. Can you believe that?
This is hard to believe, but we're seeing it with our own 2 eyes, so it must be happening.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Mario Chalmers in the electric D-Wade at the guards. Shane Battier is out there with Chris Bosh, and it's LeBron in at the 3. Bird pulls it in.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
And the shot is good from Johnson. The Heat leading by 4. LeBron kicks to Battier. Back to LeBron. Bird covering. Goes straight up. And the rebound goes to McHale. McHale's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson, the pass to Perry.
The defense caught dozing off that time.
Those open dunks, pretty high percentage.
Yeah, you're not going to miss many of those. I mean, this is really a poor defensive effort.
Wade outside. Chalmers dishes to Wade. Battier outside. This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
That's a defensive let-up right there. I mean, they've got to close down on him quicker when he's in three-point range.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Johnson kicks to Parrish. The shot will not go. Nice D from Bosch. Battier right side. Heat moving the ball around. Now here's Chalmers. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Feeds to Battier. There's the feed to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. Redmond's checked in for Danny Ainge. And a new group in for the Heat. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Bosch. Lewis comes in for Shane Battier. Ray Allen is checked in for LeBron. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. Both free throws good from Wade. Celtics trail by 7. On the wing, Burke. From 17 feet out. And it's D. Wade with the rebound. And here's Miami. They've held...
Oh, are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
And that's taking it strong right there.
Yeah, finishing in style.
You can feel a sense of anticipation when he heads for the hoop because that's what he can do.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Sprite. Good stuff. Gets the bucket. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Cole. Back to Lewis. Wade outside. Elbow shot. And that is good. Wade's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
Passes it to Wedman. Kicks it to Parrish. Haslem on him. Parrish kicks to McHale. Shot is off. And it's Miami the other way. To the middle. Here's Allen. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And it's an 11-point Heat lead.
That's grace over power, guys. With that finger roll, gets him 2 points. Impressive stuff.
Johnson kicks to Bird. Over Allen. Bird can't hit.
You know, it might not be the biggest margin, but don't take what they've done on the boards for granted. I mean, it's been a strong area for them in this game.
Well, you know, Clark, I mean, it all adds up. You do a little bit better job here, a little better job there, and you look up. Makes a big difference on the scoreboard.
6 to shoot. Here's Cole. Parrish gets the rebound. Now Johnson. He's got 6. Fires from 14. And that's good for 2. 52 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Cole. Wade, a screen on Johnson. Lewis kicks to Cole. It's stolen by Johnson. And pushing it up, here's Boston. McHale. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
That's a big boy dunk right there. Grown man sledgehammer dunk.
That was a violent attack on the rim.
Oh, man, was it ever.
Lewis, he's guarded by McHale. Here's Haslem. Good on the shot. And the Heat lead by 9.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Johnson outside. Pass to Bird. Looking to get it going, and it's Boston with another.
Well, he's been scoring pretty well on just a few attempts. It might help them out if he was a bit more assertive.
Here's Wade. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. It's the Heat. They're up by 7. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. The Heat leading by 7. Bird out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's Walton. Then there's Ainge. And it's Seasting in at the point. That's the Boston 5. No good from LeBron.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Seasting passes to Bird. He passes to Seasting. He dishes it to Ainge. There's the bucket. Good. Ainge has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Celtics. Here comes Mario Chalmers. Battier outside. The pass to LeBron. Bird covering. LeBron dishes to Battier. It's stolen by McHale. Here's Seasting. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Back to McHale. Goes up. He hangs. And he races to the bucket for 2.
Points in the paint have been the main course, or main entree, if you will. They just keep pounding it inside.
Well, they're seeing no resistance defensively in the paint area, so the defense has got to be tougher.
That's good. And the Heat lead by 5.
Both of these teams have really stepped it up offensively.
You know what, Steve? They haven't missed a chance, and I think both teams really know what's at stake on every possession here.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. The drive by Wade drills the leaner.
And Kevin, he's really solidified his role as the closer on this team. You know, Miami struggled to figure out whether they'd go to LeBron or Bosh or Wade at first. I think Wade has become the guy.
Well, I tell you what, it's nice to have 2 guys that are capable of closing, Steve. And I agree with you, though. His aggressiveness and confidence probably give him a slight edge in closing over LeBron. You can play great defense on him, but he still typically finds a way to get the shot he wants.
LeBron James on the wing. It's Battier on the wing. LeBron gets it to go.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
Johnson outside. Back to Ainge. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by the Heat. Bosh has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And then Wade slams it in.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
Just a tremendous athlete, guys, able to go up and finish over everybody defensively, even the big guys down low.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Kevin McHale, he checked in for Walton. He feeds it to Ainge. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's McHale. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. McHale's got 4 this quarter.
I think he's done his part to try to keep him in this game. It's been a solid effort from him, guys.
And the Heat call time here. They're leading by 5. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. And Chalmers kicks to Wade. Wade left side. Right side Bosch. 16 feet away. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. Celtics trail by 7. Johnson inside. Defended by Chalmers. Gets it to go.
If he gets a glimpse of an opening, he's going to take it right to the rim.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Dishes to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Bosch, and the powerful one-handed slam.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Ainge the pass to Parrish. He kicks to Johnson. Bird. He's guarded by Battier. Buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Now Chalmers. Goes for the alley-oop. Wade. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, that certainly sent a ripple through the crowd.
And alley-oop always does that. One of the most beautiful plays you'll see in all of basketball.
Yeah.
It's impossible not to be impressed.
Yep, very exciting play to see that.
Especially when it ends with that big slam like that one.
Here's Bird. Connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Only got a half step on his man, but that's all he needed when he ran off the pick. And as a result, able to finish the layup. That's nicely done.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. LeBron is doubled by McHale. Wade, Ainge covering. It's a look. No good from Wade.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Johnson kicks to Bird. Now Parrish inside. Unloads from 13. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. Bird with it. Money!
Boy, just terrible defense there.
Steve, really just a layup line for the most part. I mean, not much defense at all either way.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
Yeah, in this situation, clock management crucial.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he can't convert on the second. That misses. And so it's Miami winning this one. Both teams played well, but these guys have the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Okay.
Drop it to the flow. Make that. Whoa, make the ground move. That's an essence. Say, don't we do this every day? I work them long